Guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video today, I want to share with you 10 money mistakes you should never make as a teenager. Saving is very important, and if you start saving as a teenager, that is a very good discipline you have set out for your life, and I'm very sure that you will never regret the decision you make to start saving a part of every money you earn or receive. So the first mistake you should never make when you start saving, or if you are already saving, is never to touch your saving. Most times when we put out money to keep for the purpose of saving, we are always, or most times, tempted to touch that money, to use it to buy maybe something that kind of something that we want, something that's maybe urgent sometimes when we begin to save, we usually get tempted to touch our savings to maybe buy something that we actually did not intend to buy when we actually started saving that money. So when you start saving, cultivate the habit of not touching your savings until it has reached the mark you have set out for it at the beginning. So because you have saved up to $100 from 1 naira or from 2 naira, doesn't mean that you should now go and dip your hand into that saving and buy something fancy, something that just came up to your mind to buy. No, don't do that. Remember, there is one bad habit, and most persons that do save do this bad habit, are guilty of this bad habit, and that habit is eating your savings. So don't eat your savings. Don't eat your savings. So the number 2 mistake you shouldn't make if you are saving is don't start saving when you don't have a concrete goal. If you don't have a kind of an end goal, what you actually want to do at the end of the day, if you save up a particular amount in mind, don't start saving. Do you know why I said so? If you don't have an expectation of what you will do with your savings after you have accumulated it to a specific amount, there are chances that you are going to be tempted along the line to break up your saving and use it for some other thing that are of less value. So when or before you start saving, have a goal. Tell yourself that this is the minimum amount I want to save at the end of this period. So when you have this goal of how much you want to save and how long it will take you to save that money and what you are going to do with that money by the time you accumulate that much, this is going to help you to remain focused and to remain disciplined, not to dip your hands into your saving to use it for something else or to break your savings halfway. So always remember to have a clear goal of what you want to do with your saving even before you start saving. So number 3 thing you should know number 3 mistake you shouldn't make if you want to start saving is never give anyone your savings to keep for you. Don't ever make that mistake of giving somebody your money to hold for you, the money you are saving to hold for you, because you don't trust yourself enough or because you feel like you don't have a better secured place to keep your money. So before you start saving, make sure that you have a very secured place where you can keep your money. As an African child or as a Nigerian child, I grew up this one is funny to me. As Nigerians, most of us growing up, we usually give our parents money to save for us, and when a need arises for you to go and take that money from your parents, usually your mother, you will never see that money again. What they will ask you is that in Nigerian in pidgin language, what they will tell you is that all the food we don't chop for this house, where it is where now you they provide the food. So something like that. So imagine yourself saving, accumulating money and giving it to your mother, and maybe at the end of a period which you intend to gather up that money and do something better for your own self, you go to meet your mother to give you back that money, and she's telling you one excuse to another, and you can't kill your mother, you can't beat her, you can't arrest her. So that is what it is in Nigeria here. So I just use that as an example. So if you are saving your money, don't give it to anybody to hold for you. Look for a better and secured way to save your accumulated funds. So having said that, the number 4 mistake you should never make if you are just starting out to save is don't start saving until you have sought out a way every dime you save is going to bring you profit. What do I mean by this? If you want to start saving, there are several systems that are being put in place where you can commit your money and earn back interest, that is return on investment, ROI, for every dime you save. So before you start saving, look out for platforms that are already in place, legitimate platforms, secured platforms, verified platforms, where you can put in your money, secure it, and get returns for that money. Don't just put your, I see people putting their money, carving out boxes, that is piggy banks, putting their stuff in their money inside. That doesn't make sense to me at all. Although it's good to start with that, but it doesn't make sense at all to me, because I don't see any reason why I should be stuffing my money into a piggy bank that will not bring in interest for me. Remember that when you save your money in piggyvest, every money, every dollar, every naira loses value over time as a result of inflation. So instead of stuffing your money into a place where those money are not going to generate profit for you, generate interest for you in the long term or in the short term, is almost needless of saving. So there are several platforms you can go on to put in your money, save it, and it will bring in a return on investments. You can do fixed deposit with your bank. You can also search out different saving apps online, like I can recommend, but I'm not assuring you. I can recommend OPay if you are in Nigeria. OPay is very good. There are a lot of different different ways you can save up your money and earn interest for every dime in your OPay wallet or your OPay account. So that being said, I want you to know that you shouldn't put your money anywhere you are not sure of getting return on investment. This is one reason I don't like Akawo in Nigeria, Akawo Osusu and all that. I'm not a practitioner of that. I know how to put my money. I love to put my money in a place where I'm sure of getting interest, even though it's 1 naira, even though it's 100 naira. I want to be assured that that 1 naira can give back or can give me profit of 0.00 naira in 2 months, in 1 month, in 1 week, in 1 year, and so forth. So number 5 mistake you should not make if you are beginning, if you are saving, or if you want to start saving, is that there is no perfect time. There is no perfect time. Do you understand me? So if you want to start saving, stop procrastinating. Stop saying, okay, I'm going to do this in next month. I'm going to start saving in 2024. I'm going to start saving in 2025. Maybe when I graduate from school, I'm going to start saving when I give birth to my first son. I know I'm addressing teenagers, but I also believe that there are also adults who are going to watch this video. So if you want to start saving, do it now. Don't procrastinate. Don't procrastinate. Do it now. Start now. With that 5 naira in your hand, put it in a piggy bank or whatever platform that is available to you wherever you are watching this video from. So start saving now. Stop procrastinating. Start with that $1 in your hand. Start with that £1 shilling in your hand. Start with that 5 naira, 10 naira, 100 naira in your hand. Start with that one Ghana cedis in your hand. Don't procrastinate anymore. Start now. Create that savings account. Go out now and fill out that form in your bank to start up a savings account where you can be putting in money every month, every year, every week, or every day. So that being said, the number 6 mistake you should not make if you are saving or you want to start saving as a teenager is never borrow out your savings. Never borrow out your savings. You know, when you start accumulating money, there are a lot of temporary challenges that comes around that want to tempt you to break your savings and solve that challenges, most especially financial challenges. So don't get tempted. Most times when you accumulate a lot of money, for when you save up some money, you are going to see some relatives that are going to come around and would like, please, can you borrow me this amount of money? Can you borrow me this amount of money? And most times these persons don't even, we are not even guaranteed that they are going to return back our money to us. So don't borrow out your savings money. Any money you save, just take it, so long as you haven't reached your desired goal, the mark you have set out for yourself. So long as that's, you haven't actually accumulated up to the amount you intended in your goal to save, don't be tempted to break your savings to solve a temporary challenge. So don't borrow out your saving to anyone, especially when you are not sure that they are going to return back your money. Don't borrow out your savings. I've done this a lot of times, and most of the times I regretted doing this. So from my own experience, I'm telling you never to borrow out your savings. Number 8 mistake you should never make if you are saving is never save at the expense of your health. And I see some persons, or I hear of some persons who died of some sicknesses and diseases that they would have actually prevented with a little amount of money that they had in their account. So don't start saving and maybe when and at the expense of your health. Don't save at the expense of your health. No matter what you do, saving or any other thing, always prioritize your health. Remember, health first before money. So don't starve yourself, don't deny yourself of some certain pleasures because you want to save up one dime or you want to save up $100. So always prioritize your health. If you are saving, don't neglect your health. Eat well, be hygienic, treat yourself very well. If you are sick, don't compromise your savings with your health. So always make your health a priority over your wealth. That being said, number 9 mistake you shouldn't make is avoid reckless spenders association. Avoid reckless spenders associations. Those who are going nowhere are going to want you to come with them. Those who are going nowhere will definitely want you to go there with them. So if you have started a new discipline of saving a particular amount of money every day, every week, every month, every year, don't or reduce the associate of persons who don't value this new discipline you have set out for yourself. So if you mingle around persons who don't value savings, who don't see a need for it, there are chances that you yourself you are going to be like them. So last but not the least mistake you should not make is don't depend on only one source of income to reach all your money savings goal. So as you begin to save, look out for better ways you can increase your sources of income, thereby making it much more easier for you to reach all of your savings goals. So these are the 10 money mistakes you shouldn't make if you are beginning to save, or if you have already started saving. Maybe you need more ideas to help you improve your savings ability. So I believe this video is really helpful to you. I want you to like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification bell. I will see you in my next video. Thank you.